Hi, good evening. This is Orange County Executive Steve Neuhaus. Today is Sunday, March 15th. I wanted to give the residents an update about the coronavirus and how it's impacting Orange County. Number one, the executive order I put out a few days ago, I am renewing today, which will include closing both public and private schools in Orange County. This includes the students staying home for a minimum of at least 2 weeks. Because of that, we are now expecting businesses as well as Orange County government to have staff reductions because those parents are going to have to stay home with their children. I am going to meet with my department heads tomorrow, and we're going to gauge on how and what operations we keep open in county government. Third, the Emergency Operations Center here in Goshen has been staffed with additional people, some healthcare providers, some additional emergency management staff to handle the new influx of calls. I had a conversation with some of our supermarkets today. As many of you know, a lot of the supermarkets have major shortages in goods and services. So those are going to be replenished over the next few days, depending on those items, only because of the additional amount of people that you've seen those shelves empty. So in the next few days, those should be restored, and maybe at the end of the week, they should be back up to normal. The governor earlier today asked for a voluntary closure of businesses in New York State. So that's voluntary. You'll see restaurants starting to close and other businesses. That could be a precursor to having an executive order come from either the governor or myself sometime later on this week. But at this time, the governor put it out, it's voluntary. I have daily calls and regular calls with the governor's office, other county executives, your town supervisors, mayors, hospitals, healthcare providers, as well as the business community. So we're staying in the loop with that. At this time, we have 7 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Orange County. New York State announced that 19% of those who are impacted or infected with the virus are being hospitalized. That is why we are concerned. That will tax the hospital beds that we have in New York State, including Orange County. So that's why we're asking people to stay home. I want to give a big shout out to the healthcare workers and emergency workers, as well as anybody that's in an industry that's forced to go to work and provide services and protect the public, including those that are in charge of disinfecting and cleaning these areas that people are gathering or having to go in. I will tell you that I have 100% confidence that we're going to get through this, but I ask you to please stay home. If you are sick, don't go to work. If you are sick, call your doctor. If it's an emergency, then call 911. But again, if we adopt these basic principles of staying home, washing our hands, staying clean, and avoiding crowds and gatherings, we're going to make this a lot easier. So thank you for all your cooperation, and have a great night. Thank you.